Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be discussing about the list, and this is the last topic for our containers. In our C++ STL libraries. After that, we'll be moving on to our queues and stacks. Implementation of queues and stacks, and after that, we'll move on to the maps and other stuff. So, in this video, I'll be discussing why we are going to use lists. What is the main purpose we are going to use lists, and after that, the functions present in our list, and one more thing, the uh, thing that we are not able to use in our list, but we have used in arrays and in DQs and vectors. So similarly, for every data structure, we have used hash include data type name, right? Similarly, in list also we are going to perform the same action. So first, I'll start the program itself using namespace std, because every time we don't have to use stand std colon colon. So that's why we are going to bind all the elements into single using namespace std. Okay, and then I'm going to include my list. And one more thing, if you are not including list, then we are not able to perform all the operations that are performed by list. Let us understand what is meant by list. So list is implemented with the help of double linked list. In a double linked list, we can insert the elements from front and back. From the front side as well as back side, and we can delete the elements from front and back. Okay, and not only that, in list we can also perform erase operations. If I want to erase the element at the end, not only deletion, but we want to erase the whole memory of my front, then I can use l dot erase, and with the help of begin I can delete that. Okay, so first, list is implemented by the doubly linked list. And one more thing is here, uh, in list, one important thing is, we cannot directly use the random access, because if I want to know the element at my index 2, I cannot use dotted operator. Up to now we have used it in arrays, DQs, and in our vectors we have used dotted operator to find the random number from with the help of index, right? But here we cannot use that. Dotted operator is not possible. So every time we have to check that element, we have to move to that, up to that number we have to traverse. We have to travel at that. After that, we are going to get that element. So dotted operator is not possible. So after that, so that's it. So let's move on to our next part. So this is my main function. Up to now we have seen each and everything is same, right? So here also it is same. So list, and this is my integer, and let us think L is my list. Okay, so first let me insert elements. First, push back and push front. Okay, first let me insert 100. In the previous video, I hope you have observed how I have inserted the elements. So first I have inserted 50. So if I want to insert another element, this is example, let us take this 50 and let us make the 60. Okay, let me insert three more elements, and this is my 4 50 60 70, and this is my 80, and this is my 90, and let us add one more element, and this is my 100. Okay, and let me save you, and let us print all the elements present in my list. So here I can use auto as well as int, because auto is default. We have not discussed up to now the storage classes. In my upcoming videos, I'll be discussing about the storage classes. We are having total 4 different types of storage classes. That is, first is auto, and then register, and then static, and one more thing is exclude or something like that, exclude or include. So these are the 4 different types of types we can store the integer, store the data. So here I'm going to use auto, which is the default type of integer. So here I'm getting all the elements. So first 50 60 70 80 90 100. First 50, and then push back means the 50, after the insertion of 50 element, I'm going to push back the, I mean at the last of 50 I'm going to push another element. So that's how I'm printed 50 to 100. And if I want to print all the elements in the front, so I can use this to, sorry, with the help of push front. Okay, and let me make it 40. First 40 gets printed, and then we have seen this in our DQ, right? This is similar to that, so there is no new thing. But for list we are going to perform another time, and we are going to print this. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, these are the elements that we have pushed into a list, right? So if I want to know the element at my index position like that, we have discussed that it is not possible in our list, right? So let us check is what is the error that we are going to get. So L dot at my index position, so we have total 10 elements, right? So if I want to know the at my second index element, that is my third element, what I'm getting. So here I'm getting error, right? So let me show you the error. So class has no member at, so I mean our list does not support dot at operator, so that's why we are not going to perform that. So and after that similarly L dot pop function. So if I want to pop back, let me delete two elements from the back or three elements from my back. Okay, after the deletion of my three elements from my back, let us check, or let us uh, remove two three more elements from my front. So 10, 20, 30 gets deleted, and 100, 90 and 80 gets deleted, right? So after that we are going to get the values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. That these are the remaining values that we are going to get from this list. Okay, three elements from the last I have deleted and three elements from the first I have deleted. After that we are having similarly size of our list, that is size of list is L dot size. And one more thing is we have to take very carefully while taking the data structures. For a particular example we have to take the only required data structure, because only the efficient data type, data structure that we are going to take, that works for the program application. So our size is 4. Okay, based on our requirement that we are going to take a data structure. Okay, size is okay, and then let me erase with the help of L dot begin. So my first elements get deleted. So first element is here my 30, right? So after that see out, let me print this. After that this thing. Okay, here I'm having 40, 50, 60 and 70. Size is 4. After that I have erased, right? L dot erase. So at the begin element, L dot begin means the begin element, 40 gets deleted, and I'm getting the values 50, 60 and 70. So that's pretty much it. If I want to copy one list to another list, so with the help of list, and this is my integer and this is my m. Okay, so if I want to all the copy the elements in my list into my m list, so I can do that. So if I want to print all the elements present in my m list, so this is pretty same, right? Because I have copied all the elements from my L, so they'll be same. Okay, and this would be my m. I am going to print each and every element in my m. Okay, okay. So yes, that's pretty much about it. We have copied all the elements from my L to my M, and I'm going to print all the elements present in my M. So that's it for this video. In the next video I'll be discussing about the stacks and queues. So stay tuned for my next coming videos. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.